this is a serious business, and I don't feel like there would be like a thought of I'm just drafting this kid just because of I'm gonna get his dad. Like I don't think a GM would really allow that. So yeah, I've never really thought about like I think I've put in the work and I would get drafted because of the person, not only the player but the person that I am.
While they're listening to us talk about it in the background. Yeah. And look, Rob Pelinka there, clearly a decision has been reached.
Congrats to the James family, man. We can officially say LeBron James has had one of the craziest, most outstanding careers in his life. To play over 20 years and to be able to play with your son is at a high level, too. Not coming off the bench, like starting, still the star of the team. Crazy. I do got a question, though. Is he going to kick Bronny out? Like, he still get to stay in his room he was staying in high school, you know what I'm saying? Or he got to get kicked out and go get a crib? Like, how does that work?
To the surprise of absolutely nobody, the Los Angeles Lakers, with their 55th pick, have selected Bronny James. Because a day before the draft and even leading up to the draft, Rich Paul, LeBron James' longtime friend and uncle of Bronny James, told teams, if you draft Bronny James, he is headed to Australia.
Right now, Rich Paul's calling teams, don't take Bronny James. He's telling them, do not take him, okay? He's saying, don't take him. If you take him, he's going to Australia. So he has a plan and he has a place.
The man said, if you draft him, he is headed to Australia. Don't draft him. Do not draft. No. So then every team listened and did not draft him so LeBron James could fulfill out his dream and play with his son on some King Griffey Jr. type ish. But you'd love to see it. And here's Bronny James' reaction to everything.
55th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft. The Los Angeles Lakers select Bronny James. Yeah! Bronny James.
Yes, sir, boy. Yes, sir.
Listen, in the NBA, the 55th pick is pretty much useless. It's a lot of players that don't even end up making the NBA. So a lot of people overreacting, saying the Lakers spent a pick, wasted a pick on this. Usually, a lot of these players don't pan out. It's a small percentage. So using this pick on Bronny James is not something that's abnormal or crazy. Because at the end of the day, for LeBron James, as a father, what else would you want to do than put your son in the hyperbolic chamber like you've been in for your whole career? Like LeBron James right now, he's 41 years old and he's still moving better than half or 60% of the NBA. So if he could put at least 70 to 80% of that into his son could go ahead and become a very serviceable NBA player. And I say serviceable because I don't want to say superstar. I don't want to say all-star. Serviceable. He could become like a Drew Holiday, Derek White, a very good player that could make a lot of money in this NBA. Because if you could play defense, hit three-pointers in this NBA, you're getting paid $120 million for 4 years. So, regardless of what anybody wants to say, I say listen, shout out to the kid and let's see what he can do. Because he did have a heart attack. He almost died. You know what I mean? But we gotta understand something. LeBron James is la GM. He's la everything. No matter what LeBron James says, that is what goes. He didn't want Darvin Ham. He says, goodbye, Darvin Ham. I want my podcast partner, Mr. JJ Redick. Basically, they did the podcast just to get him ready. You know what I mean? He gave him a clipboard. He said, yo, look. Show them you can do it. You can do it. Look. Show them you can do it. And that's what JJ Redick did. And now look, JJ Redick, head coach. And then he probably told them, hey, listen, I'm not signing until you guys draft my son. They said, no worries, we're drafting your son. No matter if he's in the G League, no matter if he plays a couple minutes, he's going to have a good career because LeBron James is going to make sure of that. So this is a W all around. You can't hate on it because if you were LeBron James, you would have done the exact same thing for your son. And anybody who has kids can attest to that. So I give that a plus. Bow.